Three rowdy men walk into a bar car brandishing loaded rifles. The bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve armed men." The men reply, "Don't worry, we're just here for a quick shot." And so begins a dark tale filled with gentlemen, guns, and gruesome games. The Bar Car is the second story in our All Aboard series. It was taped live in New York City on January 26, 2020.
Ah, the joys of train travel. Look at this sleek diesel-electric locomotive, the gorgeous, glistening sides of its coaches, the height of 1940s American industrial innovation. Inside the cab sits our trusted engineer with his steady hand on the throttle. How about a pull of that whistle, Mr. Engineer? What a sound! Now, let's make our way over to another area of the train where something quite unbelievable just happened inside. The bar car. Would you take a look at this joint? So sleek and elegant, leather-backed lounge chairs, every spirit you could desire. Such a drinking establishment attracts only the most stylish, elegant, chic, and urbane of patrons. Doesn't it?
Careful there, boys. I'm letting you shoot out the train window, but don't you be waving them guns around in my bar now.
For what we paid, we should be able to shoot wherever we damned well please.
Well, if you shoot one of your faces off, you'll be cleaning up the blood yourself.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. Men don't clean. Besides, we're trained marksmen, and we fully respect the rules of safety and sportsmanly gunmanship. So how about another round of double scotches and a whiskey chaser? Oh my! That was intentional! I wanted to see how thick the floor was. It's not very. You'll want to have that fixed.
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
Well done! Right in the beak! That's Preston in the lead with 3 kills. I awarded myself 1 point for the small squirrel. And absolutely 0 points for young Sterling.
No! I winged that black chicken.
That was a crow. I'm subtracting a point for stupidity. You now have -1.
Laugh now, but I beg the birds that count. The ladies. Those are the birds, I mean.
Yeah, dummy, we know. And you're wasting it all on marrying little old Marjorie Rosemary Birmingham Binghampton.
What can I say, fellas? I couldn't resist those ample thighs.
And her father's ample estate.
A toast to big hips that hold up bigger wallets.
And don't worry, boys. Just because I have a bird in the hand, it doesn't mean I can't still keep a few in the bush. and what I mean by that is I still plan on sleeping with other women.
Of course you do. Man was born to hunt. A wife is a prize you mount on your wall. But by God, a man still has to eat.
Because we need protein and energy for our extramarital conquests.
I'll shoot to that.
Good Lord, man, that cabin came out of nowhere.
You shouldn't have a house so close to the tracks. But did I put down that mangy pup? Another point for me.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know this was a private party.
It isn't.
Oh, but now you're here, Private.
Good one, Chip. What's your name, soldier?
Joseph Laveau.
Joe Laveau! You wouldn't be related to that famous voodoo lady down in old New Orleans, would you?
Marie Laveau? A distant relation. But she died ages before I was born.
Ooh. Can you show me how to curse people with one of your little dolls?
No. I never learned to do any of that.
Well, good. Never trust a man who plays with dolls. Well, Private, you've wandered into quite a momentous occasion. We are celebrating the last days of freedom for our boy Sterling. He ties the knot on Sunday, and this is our final weekend as bachelors. I'm Preston Mansfield Astor Cooke, Jr. That bespectacled intellectual is Cornelius Rutherford Vandersmith, Esquire III.
Call me Chip.
And the striking gentleman carelessly wielding that lethal weapon is our own Sterling Johnson Whitney-White.
Congratulations on your marriage.
And congratulations to you on killing Hitler.
Let's buy this man a drink. Double scotches all around, Phineas.
I take it you boys weren't in the war.
Oh, I have a medical condition. Bone spurts.
Spurs, moron. And I was in law school, so I was deemed far too valuable to use as cannon fodder.
And I did not want to go. But look at us, being so rude. Why don't you join in the hunt? Relive your glory days. Here, catch.
Oh my God, Preston, you shot his arms off.
I lost my arms in the war, you animals.
Ooh, what a relief. Oh, that would have really spoiled the party.
Why would you throw a loaded weapon at me?
Easy there, G.I. Joseph. No need for violence. Besides, it's 3 against 1.
And we're armed, and you're not. Get it, boys? Because he doesn't have arms.
You 3 are a disgrace. It makes my blood boil knowing that my brothers died face down in the mud to protect the freedom of fools like you.
Fools! I should shoot you right now. Then I'd tie Preston for the lead.
Don't underestimate me. I may look weak, but I can summon the power of 3.
3 what? 3 cripples?
3 times the courage of cowards like you.
Well, now I have to kill you.
Sorry to interrupt your standoff, boys. We've been waiting for you to finish fighting, but our thirst got the better of us.
If our Alma doesn't have her 3 o'clock whiskey, she gets very cranky.
And it's 3:01, so you better hide those weapons if you know what's good for you.
Boys, she means she'll shoot us.
Weapons down, men. There are women present. Mustn't frighten them.
Oh, yes, we are terribly delicate. I'll take a double whiskey old-fashioned and a pint glass, if you please.
Make that 2?
I'll have the same with extra cherries.
Come in right up.
And the private looks exhausted. Can you set him up at one of the quieter tables? Maybe one out of the line of fire?
Of course, right away.
Why, thank you, ma'am.
No, thank you for killing Hitler.
Well, you're welcome. Why don't you ladies join me?
Phineas, add their drinks to our tab. Now you have to stay with us.
I suppose it would be rude.
Well, of course, it's up to you, but maybe it's not such a good idea.
He's right. Being rude to us would be a terrible idea. Have a seat, girls. 1 drink won't kill you.
I suppose it won't.
Well, all right. Just be careful, I'll be right over there.
What are you gonna do? Kick us to death?
Come on, gal, sit down. Don't be shy. Let me get an arm around you. Join the party.
And what are we celebrating?
Sterling there is tying the knot.
Oh, lies. I'm utterly available. No marriage in sight for miles. What are 3 enchanting ladies such as yourselves doing unescorted without men?
Oh, just looking for a quiet drink and maybe a little entertainment.
Oh, I can think of at least 3 ways to keep you entertained, if you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. You mean having...
Why don't we play a game? Do you like games?
You are looking at 3 gaming champions. We must warn you, though. Sometimes we play a little rough.
Oh, we don't mind.
As long as you boys are up for the challenge, sometimes we play a little rough, too.
I am loving what I'm hearing.
Are you sure they're manly enough for our kind of game, gals?
Are you kidding me? I'm so manly I once shot and killed a lion.
And that is why we are no longer welcome at the Baltimore Zoo. Good times, the best.
How terrible. Who would like to go first?
I'm ready.
Now, hold on. What are we playing?
It's called the Cavern of Candor or the Tunnel of Tenacity.
I'll take the tunnel.
You can either answer a deeply personal question with total truth.
And we will know if you're lying.
Or Perform a daring deed, no matter how dangerous.
I haven't heard of this one.
Oh, no, I've got it. It's not called the Cavern of Candor or the Tunnel of Tenacity. This game is simply Truth or Dare. And you've got the rules all wrong. It goes like this. We either do a feat of daring, no matter how dangerous, or we can answer a question with the naked truth.
Oh, of course.
Oh, crystal clear. Thanks, Chip.
You can always count on a man to explain everything.
And you're welcome. I'll go first.
Of course you will. So, lovely young Sterling, truth or dare?
Truth. What? No,
Men don't tell the
that's
truth.
Not manly.
I was mistaken. What I meant was a dare.
Okay, I've got a good one. Why don't you go up to the bartender and...
Oh, got it. I know just the thing. This is gonna be good, fellas. Hey, Phineas. I gotta tell you something.
Oh, do you now?
Come here, come on.
Uh-huh. Wait, what? I'll kill you!
No, not the face, please! Oh, stop, not the face!
Oh, hey!
Let him go, Phineas. What the devil, Sterling? What did you say? Wait, what did you make him say?
Why, nothing. I simply dared him to whisper the man a dirty joke.
That was a joke! I'll murder you dead.
Now stop that, boys. Whatever did he say?
He told me he'd slept with me wife.
Which is obviously a joke because she's likely a filthy Irish, and therefore either too drunk or too pregnant to ever make love to a gentleman such as myself.
You're lucky to be holding that rifle, sir.
Yes, that is absurd. I see the joke now.
Yes, and I quite enjoyed the punching.
You mean the punchline, dear?
Oh, isn't that what I said? Well, we are tremendously sorry, and our companions will certainly make it up, won't you? Oh, unless you can't afford it.
Oh, we can afford it. I think this ought to restore a little goodwill.
Fine. But any more shenanigans and I'll personally see to it that you are booted off at the next stop. Or maybe before.
Will our mischievous men see the error of their wayward ways and settle down for a quiet drink and perhaps a polite conversation? Of course not. That would be a terrible story. So pour yourself a stiff drink. There's plenty of mayhem just around the bend.
Who's next? Or maybe you'd like one of us to take a turn.
I'll go next. Dare.
I don't think I want to play anymore.
Oh, buck up, Sterling. Scars only make a man's face more handsome.
You think I'll have a scar for my wedding?
Absolutely, but no one will notice with the broken nose and the missing tooth. Let's get on with the game. Ladies, do your worst.
Don't tempt me. Oh, I have just the one. Now, you seem like a man of intellect and influence.
I feel like you truly see me.
Which is why we want to strip you of all your extra advantages.
If you think a little nudity will embarrass me, I'll have you know I was captain of the Princeton Streaking Society.
Also, its only member.
Well, I was going to suggest a blindfolded challenge, but that would certainly be interesting too.
Why not both?
Why not indeed? Chloe, look away.
From the window, you'll miss the naked fella.
Oh, my.
Oh, my, indeed. So, we dare you to go 3 cars down, then to the 3rd door on your right. Behind it, you'll find not only the most well-bred passenger on this train, but also the most decorated.
And you want me to nakedly streak right through their quarters without even a knock on the door or a fine howdy-do?
Well, I was going to...
Hilarious! Off I go!
Good luck, Chip! Well-bred and decorated, eh? Oh, is it General J.T. Crumbersnatch? I hear he takes this very line.
I don't know why, but I feel very nervous for Chip.
Oh, cheer up, man. That's likely just the concussion settling in.
Help! This rabbit creature's out for blood!
Good Lord, shit, you're bleeding!
Of course I am! I've been mauled, Preston! Shoot the beast!
No need for that. Shh, down, girl. That's a good girl. Now, run along.
Oh, God!
Oh, I can't even look. Phineas, how bad is it?
It's bad. Move over. Here.
Oh, why would you do that?
Still, the whiskey will stop the infection. Barkeep, hand me a towel. I'll make a little tourniquet, nice and tight. All done. If you let it scab over, whatever is left will heal just fine.
I thought the general was afraid of dogs.
He is! These horrible women played a trick. I found the exact door, flung it open, thrust myself inside, expecting the usual gasps and giggles, and instead I was greeted with the jaws of a ferocious hound.
Well, we thought you'd get the joke.
What kind of sick joke exposes a man to a vicious canine when he's expecting to expose himself to a decorated man of good breeding? And maybe his wife and children.
No one said anything about a man. That vicious canine is Lady Muffington Mopsy-Doodle. She won Best in Show 3 times at the Westminster Dog Show.
What a beautiful bitch.
Well, I knew that. I got the joke. I just don't know why you insisted I be naked.
Well, after all that, Preston, I doubt you'll want to take your turn.
Are you kidding me? With these two out of commission, I'm almost guaranteed to win. And winner takes all. All 3, right, ladies?
Oh, yes. You'll get a 3-fold return of everything you deserve.
Nice. I'm ready.
Are you sure? Oh, it takes a man of impossible strength to do what I have in mind.
Well, I'm impossibly strong, so I won't mind what you have in mind.
So, you know the young soldier, the one you almost shot in cold blood.
You want me to kill him? Happy to do it. I personally prefer soldiers that don't lose their limbs.
No. I'm afraid it's something that will require even more courage.
You want me to get stark naked and then shoot it?
No! What I dare you to do is apologize.
For what?
For being a disrespectful, inconsiderate, arrogant brute without a shred of kindness or compassion who behaves like a craven bully and makes decent men glad that all men aren't like you.
Never! That's not a dare. That's not even dangerous. He's barely half a man, for Christ's sakes. Give me another one.
Lucille?
Well, that's all I can think of, Chloe.
My mind is a complete blank.
Well, I'll think of a better one. Women, always leaving the hard stuff up to the men. What do you think, gents?
I think I would like to go back to my room.
I've got it. I'll climb out the window, stand on the roof of the train, and screech like an American eagle. If that's not bravery, I don't know what is.
Please, Preston, stand down, man.
Yes, it's too scary. Please don't.
What? You don't think I can do it? What about you, ladies? Do you think I'm man enough?
I guess there's only one way to find out.
Then you dare me?
If that's what you wish, sure. We dare you to climb out the window of this moving train, crawl onto the roof where you will stand erect and screech like an eagle.
An American eagle. Well, off I go. Fellas, hold my drink.
Oh, you bloody idiot, don't you dare. All right, I've had quite enough of you lot. I'll see to it you're dealt with, I will.
Oh, relax there, Phineas.
My name is Shamus.
And oh, this isn't so bad. There's a little groove where I can place my boot. I did it! Did you hear that, boys?
Very realistic, Preston. You've won. Now get back inside. Preston?
A stupid bird hit me right in the face!
Oh, God! Did you fall off the train?
No, idiot! But my boot boat seems to be stuck. I may have broken my ankle. You boys need to come up here and get me.
I'm in no state to climb on the top of a train.
I don't care. Get up here, you cowards.
I'm coming, Preston. I'm very dizzy, but I'm coming. I'm no coward.
All right, man. Hold tight. Oh, my, that is broken. All right, up we go. Come on.
It's all right. We've got you.
I'm fine. These are tears of rage. This is their fault. Get me back inside so I can show those insolent women the back of my hand and the front of my gun.
Let me get the window off a little wire.
You hear me, women? I am going to murder you all. Sterling, what happened?
I thought the window went the other way. Hey, open the window. Here's the critter. Please, open the window.
Oh, we're trying, but our feminine hands are just too weak.
Private, open the damn window.
Try your boat. Help!
I'd love to lend them a hand, but, you know.
You have to let us go.
You're being hysterical. I can see clear as day, and there's no tunnel.
Isn't there?
Then what is
That.
Oh my! Where did that come from? Hold on, boys!
Hold on, boy.
There isn't time! It's here!
Oh my. Are you all right, Chloe?
Yes, Lucille. A bit shaken up, but I'm fine. Alma?
I'm fine. Although I'm afraid I've spilled my cocktail. What a waste.
Oh, sweet Jesus, it was them that fell, wasn't it?
I'm afraid so. That tunnel, it just came out of nowhere.
What? What are you talking about? There's no tunnel on this route. Oh, there you are. I've been calling for a porter for ages, and now look what's happened.
I'm terribly sorry. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, there's been a very unfortunate accident, and we will need to make an emergency stop at the next station.
But the next stop isn't for 30 miles.
That's what I thought as well, but as it turns out, we're barely a few minutes outside of Salem, Massachusetts.
Why, that's our stop.
We didn't think we could get a train directly home.
Well, I suppose in every dark tunnel there's a silver lining.
Oh, look at that. We can just walk right to our cottage from this very spot. How lovely. Oh, goodbye, Shamus. Blessings on you, your lovely wife, and your many, many children.
And Private Laveau, do send our regards to your Aunt Marie. It was a true honor to protect one of her descendants.
Why you so shaken, son? You're the one who summoned the power of 3. What did you think would happen?
I just didn't expect it to work.
Well, your life needed to be in true danger, silly.
I fought in Normandy.
With great bravery. And here you are, alive and well.
We now consider our debt paid in full. Do not summon us again, unless you wish to live beholden to the 3.
I won't. Thank you.
Our pleasure.
Goodbye, men.
Be well. Do no harm.
And so you do no harm.
Do what you will.
Engine number 9, coming down the railroad line. How much farther back did she get off? brown suitcase that she carried. I've looked for it everywhere. It just ain't here among the rest, and I'm a little upset. Yes, tell me, engine number 9, coming down the railroad line. I know she get on in Baltimore. 110 miles ain't much distance, but it sure do make a difference. I don't think she loves me anymore. I warned her of the dangers. Don't speak to strangers. If by chance she finds new romance, warmer lips to kiss her, arms to hold her tighter, stirring new fires inside her. How I wish that it was me instead of her that stands beside her. Engine number 9, coming down the railroad line. I know she get on in Baltimore. 110 miles ain't much difference, but it sure do make a difference. I don't think she loves me anymore. Oh, I don't think she loves me anymore.
And that was part 2 of All Aboard, the bar car. The cast featured in this episode include Matt Roper as Shamus the bartender, Michael Pate as Cornelius Chip, Rutherford Vandersmith III, Esquire, James Reiser as Preston Mansfield Astor Cooke Jr., James Scully as Sterling Johnson Whitney-White, Alain Laforest as Private Joseph Laveau, Kacie Laforest as Lucille, Mary Murphy as Chloe, David Linton as the train porter, and the part of Alma was played by me, Ali Silva. The song Engine Number 9 by Roger Miller was performed by Martina de Silva, accompanied by Dan Crowley. The Bar Car was written by Lizz Leiser and Kacie Laforest and directed by Holly Payne-Strange. Our live show and podcast are produced by Gustavo Rodriguez and me for Fireside Mystery Productions. Our musical score was improvised and performed by Dan Crowley. Additional music performed by Felix Slim, including Mystery Train by Junior Parker and Sam Phillips. Our sound effects designers were Greg Russ and Ali Silva. Live show sound was engineered by Evan Sachs. Our technical director at the Slipper Room is Johnny Goddard. Jason Graves composed our theme music, and I manage our audio post-production. Do you want to unlock hidden content and secret stories? Of course you do. Simply become one of our beloved Patreon members. Your patronage will be the coal in our burning engine, powering our locomotive as it hurtles down the narrative railways, but in an entirely green and sustainable way. Oh, we sure have been struggling, like the rest of the world, to adapt, to be productive, and to stay positive in this time of ongoing uncertainty and fear. The support of our patrons gives us the boost in confidence and resources that we need to traverse the vast landscape of original audio entertainment. You also get rewards and our undying gratitude. There's no time like the present to become a Fireside Mystery Theater Patreon patron. Visit patreon.com/Fireside Mystery Theater or follow the links from our website. Your first-class ticket to a trove of entertainment awaits. Make sure you're a Fireside Mystery Theater subscriber on your favorite podcast platform. And don't forget to leave a rating and review on Apple Podcasts, Podchaser, or wherever your favorite episodes live. We would love to invite you to our next live show and podcast recording. Unfortunately, given this here global crisis, we have no idea when that will be. So for now, stay safe, wear a mask, and keep checking our website, firesidemysterytheater.com, for updates. Next stop on Fireside Mystery Theater, we make our way to the end of the train and find ourselves in the observation car. And, oh my, just look at this star-studded collection of distinguished passengers. A U.S. senator, 3 popular radio personalities, a famous mentalist, and a mail carrier from New Jersey? Oh well, I simply cannot wait to know what happens in Part 3 of our All Aboard series, The Observation Car. And so ends our story, and the 3 little lives of 3 little boys who dared to play games with the 3. How would you have fared in our bar car? Would you have joined in the fun? Lived to dare another day? Perhaps you would have, since you know quite well how to mind the shadows.